Hi everyone, Emma Talisi here. Thank you all for joining me. So tonight we're going to talk about how to use if this then that, and more specifically how to use it to save you time when you're posting on social media. So I thought the best way to do this is to actually show you a live demonstration. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with you this evening. You can use if this then that two ways. You can either use it via the website, which you can go onto your computer or even on your phone to use, but the best way and the way that I use it is through an app which you can download from the App Store, and it's free to download. So that's the first step, is get that downloaded to your phone and then we can get going. So my first piece of advice is to have an idea of what it is that you want to use it for before you get started, because there is a lot of stuff on there and it can be quite confusing. So if you've got a basic idea of what you want to do, then going on there is going to be a lot quicker to do it. And another piece of advice is to have to pick one social medium as your master social medium and then use that to feed to your other social media sites. So a note on that is that you can't use if this then that to post to Instagram. You can only post from Instagram. Okay, so that's why I actually choose Instagram as my master one, so that whenever I post on Instagram, I know that it's going to go out to my Twitter, it's going to go out to my Pinterest, and it's going to go out to my Facebook. So that's the master one that I use for my photos anyway. And then with my videos, I use, obviously YouTube is going to be the key one. I use YouTube as my key one. And I know as soon as I post on YouTube, it goes out to my Twitter, it goes out to my LinkedIn, and it also goes out to my Facebook as well. So that's my top tip, is to have a master one that then sends out to all your other sites. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip my phone around so that you can actually, flip my camera around so that you can actually watch me doing this live demonstration with you right now. So I'll just do that. Okay, so here we go. This is what it looks like once you've downloaded it. It's going to look like this. It's IFTTT, if this then that, that's the app. So when you click on this, it brings up this screen, and you've got the Discover button is the first one that you'll come to, and what they have is loads of different recommended applets. This is what they call them, applets, to use. But I actually recommend just creating your own, because when you create your own, you know exactly what it's going to be doing. So you've also got a search function down here, so you can search through, and also down here is My Applets. So this is where we're going to start with My Applets. So if we click on that, you can see I've already got lots of different applets set up. And you can see it's on when it's working, and if you no longer want it, you can turn them off as well. So this one here is off, and so if I wanted to turn that one back on, I just click on it and go on, but I don't, so we're going to turn that one off. So we're going to create some applets here today. So if we click on the plus sign, it's going to take you to this screen, and this is all it is. If this then that. So if this, let's have a look. And here we go. These are the most popular ones that people start off with, but as you can see, there's lots of other different ones that you can use right here, and there's a whole host of things. I didn't even know what most of these are, to be honest with you, and I don't use most of them. But so if you do get time, you can absolutely have a look through all of that and decide what you want to do. But today we're going to start with Instagram. So here we go. If we post on Instagram, so here are the triggers. So you've got to choose the trigger. So you can have a new photo. You can also put videos on Instagram, so any new video by you, a new photo by you in an area. Oh, I didn't want to select that. There we go. So a new photo by you in an area, a new photo by you with a specific hashtag, and a new video by you with a specific hashtag. So this is really clever, actually. If let's say that you only wanted some of your Instagram pictures to end up on maybe your Facebook business page, you could use this so that if you used a certain hashtag, maybe hashtag business or something like that, then it would go to your Facebook business page. But if you didn't use the hashtag business, you know that it's not going to end up on your business page. So that's quite clever, in that you don't have to have everything you post on Instagram going to certain places if you don't want it to. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click the top one. So any new photo by you, that's what we're going to do. So if any new photo by me on Instagram, then what I want it to do is to post to Twitter. We're going to go with Twitter to begin with. So I would select Twitter, and then what do I want it to do? So do I want it to post a tweet, add user to a list, post a tweet with an image, update profile picture, update bio, send a direct message to yourself? What I want it to do is I want it to post to Twitter with an image. So post a tweet with an image. So we're going to select that one. And then it brings this up. So the tweet text is going to be the same caption that I would use in Instagram, but obviously it's going to limit it to 140 characters. And then the image, it's going to come from the image that we are using on Instagram. So that's exactly what I want it to do. So I will select next. And there we go. So if a new photo by me on Instagram, then it will post to my Twitter. And do I want to receive a notification when the applet runs? No, I don't, because I would be getting loads of the notifications. So I'm going to turn that off and then select finish. So that's the first one that we've just created together. So it says success, you've made a new applet, fantastic, and it's turned on, so it's going to work. So now a lot of people want to know about using Facebook. So let's make another one. So we select the plus sign, and here we go, if this, then that. So if we post onto Instagram, we'll just start with the same one. And again, like if you want to do a specific hashtag, you can do those specific hashtags, but we're just going to stick with a simple one for now. So if I do a picture, then I want it to post to Facebook. So what we're going to do is scroll down. They're in alphabetical order here. So you can notice there's two things. You can either post it to your personal Facebook or you can post it to your Facebook page. So if you have a business page, that's where you can post it. And that's exactly where I want it to go to. So let's select Facebook page. And I will, as a note, when you're doing this, I've obviously signed into all of my applications because I've been using this before. But when you first start using this, each time you select a different medium, it'll want you to log into it before it'll give you access to it. So you'll have to do that each time. So obviously this appears quite quick when I'm doing it because I've already logged in. So here we go. So what action do I want it to do? Create a status message. Well, that's just going to be the text, and obviously if I'm posting a picture, I'd like the picture to be there as well. Create a link to the post, and all that's going to do is give you a link so people then will click on it and it will take them to Instagram. And again, I don't really want that. Or it can upload a photo from a URL, which is exactly what I want it to do. So we'll select that. So here we go. The photo, it's going to have the photo in there. The message, it'll have the caption and the URL. Well, I don't really want the URL on there, so I'm just going to delete that one. I just want the caption. Because I don't want it taking them away to Instagram, and then put them into an album. And you can either leave it blank for if this and that photos, but I have an album which is called Instagram. So I want it to go to my Instagram album. So I've just titled it Instagram. I mean, you can title it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. It's however you want it to show up on your Facebook page. So that's it. And then I would click next. And there we have it. I've created a new applet, and so it says receive notifications, and again I don't want that to be on because I don't want to receive notifications every time it works. But if you want to make sure it is working, then obviously you can keep that on until you're happy and satisfied it is working. So there we go, we've created those two applets. So let's actually use it so that you can see it in working mode. So here we go, if we go to Instagram, on my Instagram, we can let's select a picture, and I'm just putting a meme up just so that we can do something here. So your best teacher is your last mistake. So here we go. Next, and I've actually, if this is going to be friendly to me, which it has done, great. I've already what I've already done is I already wrote this out earlier, and I just copied and pasted it so that it didn't take me forever when we're doing this. So I've put in all of the information that I want next to there, so my caption, and just select OK. And what you can see here is it will let you post if you wanted to Facebook and Twitter. However, if you use these, it will come up with a link to Instagram, and it's also going to let people know that it's posted by Instagram. Whereas when you're using if this then that, it doesn't come up with that, so it looks like you are actually on Facebook or you're actually on Twitter doing these posts, which actually looks a lot more professional to do it that way than if it comes up with a link saying posted by Instagram. So which is why I don't use this. So here we go, just click share. And let's have a look. So there we go, it's come up onto my Instagram. As you can see, there it is on my Instagram. And now this doesn't normally work instantly, but let's take a look and see if we go to, let's go to Twitter and see if it has come up on Twitter already, or whether I'm too quick doing this. Let's find out. So if I go to me on Twitter, as you can see, I've got quite a lot of followers on Twitter. I might do a video about how to gain followers on Twitter. So here it is, straight away. So there it is, and that's how it'll appear. And obviously it shortens it to 140 characters. So all it does at the end is it just puts some dots at the end if you've carried on talking after that point. But at least it doesn't have the link to Instagram, so it looks a bit more professional. So you've got your picture up there and you've got a bit of your caption, and obviously sometimes when it cuts it off, people want to know what you're actually saying, so they might even message you to find out what it is. So there we have it. That's how it works onto Twitter. And then if we have a look on Facebook, let's go to Facebook. It's going to load and see how our applet has run. So if we go to my Facebook business page, here we go, and then let's have a scroll down and see if it's here, which it looks like it has worked. There we go. And so there we go. And it's added it to my album Instagram there, and it's got the quote and everything that I've written, and there's the picture, and that's how it works. And that is basically that. That is how the app works. So you can actually, if you go back into the app, where if you're in My Applet, you can click on Activity and you can see that it's worked, and it shows you that there. So that is how the app works, and as you can see, we did a live demonstration posting from Instagram to Twitter and to Facebook, and it can be used with a lot of other things. So if you write blog posts, you can also use it with Blogger, so that then it posts to your Facebook. Or if you do YouTube videos, then you can use it via YouTube videos. And again, like, have a look through the list, because there are so many things on there, and as I said, I have no idea what over half of those things are, and I don't even use over half of those, but there are some really great things on there, so definitely check it out. If you've enjoyed my video today, then give me a thumbs up, give me some love, and I will definitely speak to you guys soon. And actually, as I did say, I've got lots of followers on Twitter, so I think that might be my next video, is how to build your Twitter following. So thank you guys for watching my video today. If you do have any questions, drop them into the comments below. Let me know if there's anything that I didn't cover that you would like to know about, and I will absolutely get back to you. Take care.